about New Year resolution. You guys have already known that as a reader, I wanted to be more intentional with my reading this year, and like I have shared in my TBR video, I for the first time ever built a TBR for the year of 2023, and at the same time I also wanted to be more experimental with my reading. I want to venture out into areas that I usually avoid. First of all, it's like angsty story, wartime story. I want to see if I can feel a new type of emotion reading dramatic fanfiction this year. I also started tracking my reading progress in my journal starting this year. I made a calendar log in my journal in order to track, you know, how long I take reading a story, how many words it is, all that kind of stuff, so that it kind of motivates me to read more, so that I have stuff to write down in my journal. And at the same time, I think it's kind of like a cherry's keepsake to look on, you know. It's always very good to look back and reflect on them. The third resolution that I have for myself this year is I may even want to attempt bookbinding for my fanfictions. The whole idea of bookbindings have always seems very intimidating to me, so even though I have always loved the idea of having physical copies of my fanfictions on my bookshelf, I have never really entertained the idea of actually starting that. And so for this year, you know what, let's just also put it on my resolution, and let's see if I can check it off my list at the end of the year. On the other hand, as a creator, I also want to venture out into different venues this year, and obviously you are seeing a very different video that I'd really do on my channel. The last time that I even attempted a vlog on this channel, I received so many kind comments from you guys, very supportive as always, and I have always wanted to make more vlogs or this type of video, like more casual, showing you guys the behind the scene, you know, a little bit of glimpses of my life outside of just fan fictions and books and all that reading stuff. But on the other hand, the numbers have always been really low on videos that are not primarily dramatic fan fiction recommendations, so I'm kind of always demotivated to make another vlog. So that brings me to my second resolution this year as a creator. I need to just look past, you know, all those numbers, all those statistics, and just have fun and push out content that I actually genuinely want to do. The support from you guys is already enough to, you know, keep me motivated and keep me going. And so I want to thank you guys for all the constant support, consistent support that you guys have given my channel, and you guys are just a real MVP here. And so I hope that we have another great year together, and I hope that you also like, you know, knowing me a little bit more than just dramatic fanfiction. I've just finished getting ready, and it's so cold out today, you guys. It's like minus 16 degrees Celsius, and I know that I live in America, but sorry my American friends on here, I do not know how to work that Fahrenheit system, so I don't know how cold is it in Fahrenheit. But it's a really cold day outside, but I have plans for lunch with my friends and family, and so I will also take you guys with me on that lunch. And it's so sunny out, but it's like deadly cold.
I guess that's... This is an organizer.
Okay, let's go.
พี่สองเป็นไม่เก่งนะ
What?
Thanks, Chris.
Oh no! Hello, it's a new day. Just me attempting to plan out my video that I plan to film today. And now I'll quickly get ready to go get my morning coffee and then back to work for our little Sunday. finished setting up the background for a recommendation video that I will be filming today. Just want to show you guys a little bit of how I would set up my background if I were to film a video for this channel. Usually if I were to film a video on this channel, I would have picked this corner right here where you guys have already seen a ton on my channel before. I try to switch these up every couple videos so that you guys don't see the same background every time, or I would be on this side of the room where you guys have already seen these door a ton of my video too. And I recently just put up this print and I tried that out in my last video, but I don't really know how I feel about that background. So my window is right here and I usually film with just natural light, so this would be kind of like the best. Hi friends, how are you? Welcome. Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. And of course for today we are doing another one of our dramione fanfiction recommendation. Hey guys, I just finished importing all the footage of the Quidditch video into my laptop, and now I just feel the urge to talk to you guys about something that I have wanted to ask for a very long time. I have had such a bad time with talking today, guys. Like, I have had a bad filming day. Usually I can either get a video out in like 30 minutes. My brain and my mouth just cooperated, but sometimes I can't really get my mouth to say the right thing. Just like today, the video is probably only like 10 or 11 minutes long. I spent like 2 hours filming it, so it's like almost 4 o'clock now where I am. But I just have a couple of things I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on, and I thought like, oh, what is the best way to bring it up just randomly in a vlog. The first is that I would love to hear if you guys are interested in like hearing more about my recent reads, maybe like a recap type of video, what I have read in January, February, that kind of stuff, because sometimes I find that my recent reads are really great and I cannot wait to talk to you guys about them, but sometimes they just don't fit in like a category where I can make a video or like a trope on it, or sometimes I have already made a video on that trope already and I cannot, you know, just make a video recommending one story. And so I just need that kind of outlet to talk to you guys about everything that I just read recently and I love. But that kind of brings me to like the second point. I have had such a bad time with like picking and choosing stories lately. You cannot believe the amount of story that I have DNF just in the first month of 2023. We all know that these authors like spend their time and effort writing for us without getting anything in return. So I don't really know if there's even a merit in bringing up a fanfiction in a not positive light. I know that constructive criticism is appreciated to some author, but the thing is I don't really have anything to add to their story, not because their story needs to be improved in any way, but just because that I myself personally cannot really get into the story. I also receive a lot of comments saying like, oh, why is that popular story not on your favorite list? And to me, like, sometimes I just cannot get into the story, and I know it's a popular fic, so I have always wanted to love that story, but at the same time maybe I have set expectation a little bit too high for it because it's a popular fic. So I don't really know if it's appreciated that I even talk about fanfiction in that way. I don't want to do that to those authors who work so hard to give us something for free. But at the same time, can I be transparent on my channel about, you know, how I feel about fanfiction? I don't even know if I made sense right there. Like I say, I really have a bad time talking today, so maybe I didn't make sense at all. You guys don't really know what I'm trying to get at. But we have a very exciting thing today, you guys. And you guys, I kid you not, after I talked to you guys about my resolution as a reader yesterday, I mentioned bookbinding, I ordered a printer. And we're getting ready to go pick up the printer with me today. Talk about taking action on your New Year's resolution, guys. Got the printer. And so that's kind of wrap up our little weekend together, and I hope that you guys have a good time hanging out with me. I'm so nervous now that, you know, this video is a little bit different than the one I usually make, so I'm bracing myself for the impact now, and I really do hope that you guys have a good time hanging out with me, and let's stay tuned for more bookbinding content if that ever comes to life. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.